0x Media and Design. Want to see your logo and commercial on the stream? Send us a message on Facebook.
Welcome to the final race of the MRSS. That's the Midnight Run Strategy Series. For this last race, I'm joined in the booth by my good friend, Adam Gladfilter. What's going on, Adam?
What's going on, Dustin? How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm a little tired, man. I'm watching a lot of racing, doing a lot of racing this week. Got a couple 500s under my belt.
Yeah, I plan on running the one in the morning.
Yeah, if I'm awake, I might run it with you. I finished third in my first one, and then I finished 16th last night. Man,
not too shabby.
They're such long races.
400 laps in between both of them.
Yeah. Well, tonight, for the final race, we are at Talladega, as you see right here on the screen. We don't have that many drivers showing up tonight, but Jason Blaney should have this championship locked up with Chris Cornett locking up second. Well, he should have it locked up as long as he shows up tonight. And then we have Joshua Siegfried battling it out with Nathan Lyon and Johnny DePasquale and even Christian Kolb. Like, it's anybody's points there. It could be anybody's. Who knows? I'll pull up the point standings right now on the screen for y'all to take a look at. See there, Jason Blaney currently in first. Chris Cornett in second. He's kind of 34 points out. Joshua Siegfried in third. He's at 327, so he's out by like 23 points, I think, something like that. And then Nathan Lyon not too far behind him, only 6 points behind him. Johnny DePasquale in fifth, 320, so he's really close with Nathan Lyon. And Christian Kolb also pretty close there with 315. Vince Short not too far behind with 303.
Looks like we got some teammates working together out here. Trying to get the feel of what the drafting's going to be like.
Yeah, that's a Christian Cole and Jacquet Carter. They've been working together every week that they've shown up. I know Carter likes his super speedways along with Christian Cole. These seem to be like everybody's favorite tracks to run.
Well, wasn't there a recent update for the Cup cars, like as far as the drafting packages go?
Yeah, the drafting is going to be very different here. Whenever you get, it seems like you lose the draft a lot easier, and the side draft is really strong, especially in the corners. Tire wear is still not a huge factor on super speedways. You see what happens when you get super close there. Nice
So
overview.
does that mean that the top lane actually has a chance in the corners?
I think the top lane could be where it's at, as you'll see later on
Okay.
in the race. You'll see so many checkups down low, and the top just usually doesn't have those. But I think that all depends on who you get linked
Who it
up with,
is?
right?
Yeah, that's right.
See Carter blinking there a little bit. Let me change some camera angles around here. Put it on the exciting so it'll cipher through each and everybody. We'll just kind of hang out here. We got 22 minutes until this race starts. We don't have a whole lot of drivers in here. Looks like 13 so far. Could be 14. I think Ben Smith might be missing out tonight. Let's see if I can see the confirmed drivers that will not be here tonight. Jim Treat's missing tonight. John Kelly's missing. Brendan Brody's missing. Carson Youngblood, he's still over at the track. Let's talk about Carson Youngblood here for a moment. That young man, I believe he's 15 years old. He races these legend cars. And he asked us a while back if we could partner with him. And we've been working alongside with him. And he's been at the track all week this week. He's had some good showings. You can go over to his Facebook page, a Youngblood Racing, and give him a follow and cheer him on this season. Overall, finished fourth, I believe, this week, and he came away with 2 podium finishes this week. I watched one of them. It was amazing. He drove from 9th place to 3rd place in that race. It's not easy to do in those cars, as the preferred line is on the bottom, and it's so hard to pass on the outside.
Yeah, he's been racing in Auburndale, hasn't he?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah, that's a
Auburndale,
good
Florida.
track.
A nice little people trying to get the feel of each other. We got the Ashton Pritchard out here, Ryan Kibashian, 2 teammates. The 85, Joshua Siegfried, looking to, I guess he's going to try to go around, try to make a nice run, trying to put down some speed. Derek Buckaloo right now, top of the board. Christian Cole, second. Like, Derek, he knows how to push. He's had a lot of practice here. Like, if I had to pick somebody, I think Buckaloo's my pick for the night.
Oh, absolutely. He's one of the best pushers I've seen.
As long as he
Very,
can keep
very
his...
well. He's very aggressive with his pushes, so and he knows when to push and how hard to push.
Yeah, if he can keep his car clean and stay out of trouble, and if he's there at the end, he's going to have a really good shot at this. He runs a lot of the Draft Master stuff, and he's been running some 500s this week. We ran the 500 last night. We had some unfortunate luck, but all in all, it was still a good time.
Well, Chris Cornett's gonna be racing tonight, and man, he's got some teammates in here, quite a few actually, and Derek Buckley being one of them.
Yeah, the only bad thing is it's going to be just too little too late. I think even if Cornette wins tonight, Blaney's still going to take home the championship. Because as long as Blaney does not finish, like, I think it's 26th, which we probably won't even have that many cars. he should win the championship. He should have it locked up as long as he finishes the race. It'll be pretty interesting, though. We got a lot of returning drivers for this week. That was from last week. Big thank you to all the drivers out here for showing up, for every driver that showed up and stuck with this league. Obviously, it was a new league, and we had some issues here and there. We've seen some real good racing. We've seen some not so good racing. All in all, it's been pretty fun for us up in the booth. Most of the drivers are having a good time, but there were a select few that haven't had such a good time and have backed out of the league. Well, if you guys can go find a better league, more power to you. So that's another reason we're going to be taking a break, stepping back, and trying to recalibrate this and see what we can do when we host our next league to make it a little bit better.
Well, all in all, Dustin, I think the league was a success. I think the strategy series that you and Derek could come up with was a phenomenal idea. But you can't make everyone happy.
That's right. You cannot, and you just gotta roll with some things. You gotta roll with the punches. You gotta think on the fly. And I know it's we're trying to make it fair for everybody, and that's the big challenge, right? So
that's a challenge with every league.
You could make a bad judgment call, and then you got a couple drivers mad at you, and then another couple drivers that are happy about the situation. And
well, some of the problems were some of the drivers that aren't here anymore.
Yeah. Yep. But that's okay. I think, like you said, overall, pretty good league, pretty good first season. We will have another one eventually. I'm thinking that we're not going to have another Next Gen League until the end of the NASCAR legit league. However, we will be partnering, like I said, with Carson Youngblood, and Youngblood's wanting to put on some legend car races. I'm going to pull this up on screen. So if you guys are interested in running a Legends car on broadcast, we'll be broadcasting it right here, Zero X Media and Design. And we're going to go to the LA Coliseum, Virginia International Raceway. I believe that's a road course. Bristol Dirt, the Bull Ring at Vegas, Oswego Short Track, Lanier, USA, Lime Rock, Bristol, Lanier Dirt, Charlotte Legends Roval, the long version, and the Charlotte Quarter Mile Track. So overall, Carson has put all this together. It's a pretty good schedule. And if you guys are anybody out here watching and you want to be a part of this, shoot me a message, drop a comment below if you're watching this after the stream, and I'll reply to you, and we'll get you in Discord invite, and you can join in. And when we have a little bit more information to go off of, we'll post that. But here, within the next 2 weeks, we're going to be rolling out some hosted races for this Legends League. And it'll be open and free for everybody to join. And if it's something that you're into, you're welcome to join for the league. But I think it'll be like a $10 entry. Yep, it says right there on the flyer. Sessions open at 7:45. The qualifying is 8:15 Eastern. And this will probably be on a Monday night. Yeah, it does say that on the flyer too. So perfect job by Carson making this flyer. Follow him on Facebook, Youngblood Racing. And keep up with his season and cheer this young man on. He's got a lot of talent. "15 minutes left until we light this candle tonight." Derek Buckaloo in that 30 car. He should be running the 88, but he's representing the company he works for, Steel Dynamics.
Simple but classy paint scheme that he's got tonight. I really like it.
I like it too. I like the what do you call that? Diamond plate on that car. There's
Well, you
Nathan.
know, Derek is not known for his simple and sleek designs. They're always wild, crazy, unique,
Loud and in
and
your face.
yeah, and like that Galaxy car he made, out of this world.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and we see Nathan Lyon pulling off onto the track with his teammate in front of him, Johnny DiPasquale. Let's play a quick commercial. We'll be right back here. We'll do it side by side so you can watch some of your favorite drivers go around in circles.
You are watching Zero X Media and Design. Want to see your logo and commercial on the stream? Send us a message on Facebook. Now let's get back to the action.
All right, we're back here, and you see all these drivers out here practicing. You see in there at the end that we're still looking for sponsors for this broadcasting thing. Like I said, we will have a couple other leagues. Ooh, Carter's blinking out heavy right now. He's going to get turned because of it. Yeah, you need to let him know about his connection. If you could, please. And yeah, we're still looking for support for this stream. If you don't have a commercial, you want a commercial ran, we can make you one. It doesn't matter what your business is. We can work something out with you. Like, so we'll be having the other races broadcasted here soon. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll get those legends rolled out on Monday nights. And then once they update the ARCA cars, I really want to put on a ARCA race. I don't like the Gen 4 version of the ARCA cars, so I'm waiting for them to make another one. Once they do that, we will have another league. And then at the end of the year, we'll put on another next gen league. And hopefully we can have some good drivers in here. Well, I hope you guys had a great week and good Valentine's Day and all that jazz. A nice look at that Vince Short right there in that 15 track bar media car. Trying to push on Siegfried a little bit. Siegfried battling tonight to keep the third spot. He's going to have to hold off Nathan Line and his fueled up crew. After the race, stick around. We'll have an interview with the champion right there, the 22, Jason Blaney, and then we'll have an interview with the top 3, not necessarily in that order. And while we're doing that, I'll have somebody from our crew go over and take a look at the point standings and get me a screenshot. I have 14 cars in here. That's kind of what I figured we'd have. That's what we've had the last few weeks. Started out the league really strong with 28 drivers showing up constantly. And you see Siegfried getting the wall, and it's going to wad them all up. All these drivers tonight will get one fast repair. Oh, you see my car out there. I don't know why that's out there. I thought I joined as a watch, but maybe I didn't.
Come on now, get on track.
You want me to go out there? I'll go out there. I don't think I did join. I think I joined as a watch, but I did go out on the track to change a couple settings. So that's probably why you see my 0X car right there. That's going to be for a whole nother league that I'm running. Me and some of the 0X guys, we're going to be running in the league Wednesday night. That's the FMA league over there. You can follow them. I want to say, what is it? FFA TV or something like that. And keep up with us and watch those broadcasts and see how we do. We'll have another league starting March 8th that some of the guys are going to be running. And that'll be on a Saturday night. And then some of the Xfinity boys, they'll be doing their own league over there for Turn 4 Sim Racing. You can reach out to John Kelly or Scott Ford or somebody like that in our Discord, and they can get you pointed in the right direction. If Xfinity driving's your thing, go holler at those guys. Why is this showing my car out here? There we go. Sorry about that. All right, you know what it is. It's time to step away and do the prayer and national anthem one more time as we see Ashton Pritchard going in circles. We'll be right back. Stick around. You're not going to want to miss this race. Not that many cars, so it should make for a lot of good driving out here. A lot of good pack racing. So we'll see what happens. Be right back.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa, and my two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the Little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
To honor America with the performance of the national anthem, 8-time Grammy Award winner, Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Back with 40 seconds to go. Chris Cornett spinning out on pit road there. What's up with that? Who knows? 30 seconds, and then we will get these drivers off to qualifying. Darren Jones in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, Darren, you should be out here running this final Talladega race. Gator Grizzle in the chat. Race Car Rogerson. That's me, folks. That's Kelby. Appreciate you joining. Thanks so much. All right, now we'll see these drivers get out on track and do a little qualifying here. And Joshua Siegfried rolling off. Vince Short, he's taking off. Shout out to Vince Short. Thank you for your services. Retired Air Force driver there. Vince has been a pleasure to watch this whole season. I believe he hasn't missed a race. Been unfortunate for him sometimes getting tangled up in other people's messes, but man, it's been fun watching him out here on track.
Oh yeah, he if it wasn't for his bad luck, I think he'd have a couple of wins.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
been fast week in and week out. Just terrible luck.
Driver returning. Haven't seen him in a few weeks. Ashton Pritchard, he said he had hurt himself some way. I think he said his arm or shoulder or something like that. But he is back now for the final race of the season. Kendall Levron, I got to race with him in the Daytona 500, the simulated Daytona 500 last night. He was running really good, and he got wrecked out. He was running in the front and got wrecked out at the very end. Hopefully he has some better luck tonight. Christian Kolb sitting P6 right now in the overall points. He's a sponsored driver. He's driving for 0X. He was sponsored by Derek Buckaloo this season. Nathan Lyon, Fueled Up Motorsports driver, he's sitting in 4th, looking to try to take away 3rd place from Joshua Siegfried. We'll see if he can do that tonight. There's Derek Buckaloo. I should re-say that. Derek Buckaloo. He's from the Straits of Texas, Beeville, Texas. I'm going to tell you right now, that saying that he's got there, lick the stamp and send it, that's not just the motto. That's his lifestyle right there. You'll see that tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's what he's going to do tonight.
Jacquay Carter, he comes in packs. He usually brings all his friends and family in here. Kelby in the chat, back at it like a bad habit. That's right. Come on. Let's see. Ryan Kilbashian, he's joining us again. He's in his Dubby car again this week. Second place point sitter, Chris Cornett. He's out on the track. Let's not forget about Johnny DePasquale out of Silver Lake, Wisconsin. And your championship driver right here, Jason Blaney, closes his out. And Vince Short right now at the top of the board with the 53.59. Juan Linares in that 48 car. Juan's been quick. He's just hasn't been able to find victory lane. He's been close a time or two. Maybe tonight will be his night. Tommy Pulte in the 26. Looks like he's coming to a slowdown. Or no, he's coming out on track. Oh, look at this. No, he's coming to a stop. But, yeah. Who else didn't we look at? Looked at him. I think we looked at everybody except for Johnny DePasquale, but he's not out on the track at the moment. Nathan Lyon's still out there. Almost every driver has qualified. But how about that? I believe that might be it. Everybody's slowing down. Oh, Christian Kolb to the top of the board with Chris Cornett right behind. I really thought Vince Short was going to have his first pole of the season. Treat in the chat, I'm out, but let's go. 0X. Black flag this. I'm not going to black flag you. I'm just going to vote on you. All in favor of Jim Treat getting voted out of the team? Raise your hand.
Oh, nay.
All right, you're lucky. You're
can't-
lucky. You
it's
got
all
friends.
it's always a treat having him.
It's all in good fun, man. I'm just messing with you. Jason Blaney, good lap, Kolb. All right, well, now the drivers will get lined up, and we're going to get ready to go. Darren in the chat says nay as well. Darren, you don't even get a vote, man. I haven't seen you in like 2-3 months, something like that. So your vote is invalid. Let's see here. These drivers out here getting lined up. Let's see. I'll wait for everybody to get lined up. Hopefully nobody's starting in the pits. I don't think they are. I think they're just slow to the line. But here we go. Let's get quiet for a little AC/DC.
For the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
Take a look at your starting grid as these drivers roll off. We got Christian Kolb on the pole, Chris Cornett in second, Vince Short in third, Jason Blaney in fourth, Joshua Siegfried in fifth, Nathan Lyon in sixth, Kendall Leveron in seventh, Ryan Kilbashian in eighth, Jacque Carter in ninth, Johnny DePasquale in 10th, Juan Linares in 11th, Ashton Pritchard in 12th. 13th goes to Tommy Pulte, 14th goes to Derek Buckaloo, and that will be all the drivers for tonight's race. Like I said, pretty close, pretty tight pack racing. We're in store for a treat. Got a lot of good drivers out here tonight. Take a look at the race info for the night. This is Talladega Superspeedway, 2-mile track. 73 degrees in the air, 88 on the track. Should be a lot of grip out here for these drivers to push it as hard as they want. Like I said, tires really not a factor tonight. It's all about fuel strategy. Drivers will get 65% fuel load, so they should be probably pitting around lap 30 or so, hopefully.
All right, here we go. Barney's got the flag in the air. We're ready to get this thing started. 75 laps. And we got 2 0X guys starting on the front row. Christian Kolb's going to lead them to the green flag.
Starts on the flag, and the flag is waving, and here we go, green.
We got first and second in points on the outside line. And it looks like he's going to push Cornett way out front. Both those outside line cars are clear. But I don't believe Nathan Lyon's going to leave his teammate.
Chris Cornett got Blaney right behind him. With Blaney, got teammates right behind him. Ryan Kilbashian out front on the outside. Trying to get something working here.
Got no help, though. He's got no help.
No help,
He's
but it
dropping
is
back.
early, all these drivers. As long as they
But
keep
look
the
at
draft.
Look at Cornett and Blaney absolutely leaving the field. I've never seen this before.
I don't think it'll
They're
last
gone.
too long. Yeah,
They're gone. Yeah, he's pulling out. He's hot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they're gonna fall back once his engine gets a little hot, but the 2x2 behind him, that will slow him up because all that side drafting, it like creates a big parachute almost. Let's see here. We got some
Here they come.
comments.
They're getting eat up.
Mr. 09 in the chat. Let's go Carter. Patrick Davis, have a good race, and let's go Vince Short. A in the chat says, good luck 42, don't hold back. And Craig in the chat, all about the gas tonight. Who's got the most gas and who can get it to linger the longest, and how will they release it as they fly by? Pretty wild comment there, Craig. Anyway. Bumper to bumper, the lead has changed. Ryan Kilbashian out front, Ashton Pritchard behind him, and Jacque Carter to their outside. Carter not wanting to hold back. He's wanting that lead. And he's going to get a huge bump from Blaney.
You got the fueled up motorsports guys are right there on that outside.
They were able to find each other, and now they're 1, 2, 3, and we got a new leader. That's Jacque Carter. It's been a little bit of bad blood between Carter and the fueled up guys, so we'll see what happens here. Blaney all over that bumper. He's got to be careful. Now, the rules are a little bit stricter tonight. If it's deemed that you intentionally wreck somebody, you are going to get parked. And Di Pasquale kind of sideways. That might shake things up a bit. A huge save. Huge save by Di Pasquale. Now we got Nathan Lyon out front. He's looking for a bonus point.
Yeah, that looked like a huge net code there, Dustin. Between the 85 and the 42.
I'm just surprised they all kept it together and they're all still in the same pack.
Oh, yeah.
Carter looking to take the lead again from Nathan Lyon.
Nathan Lyon's up high. Got no help as they're blistering by him.
You seen Carter get into Nathan Lyon last week, get him sideways, and then Nathan Lyon kind of returned the favor. So I wonder if he just kind of backed out of that because he was unsure what Carter was going to do. But nonetheless, I don't know if he led a lap.
I don't think he did.
Chris Cornett back out front, and he's got dangerous Derek Buckaloo behind him. And then Joshua Siegfried in third. Hey, we're only 6 laps into this, and it's already wild.
I believe we've had six new leaders.
Craig says, last race of the night. Can't hold anything back. That's right. You can't hold anything back because this is the final race of the season, not just the night. Gator Gristle, a.k.a. Kelby, in the chat, trying to conserve gas at Talladega is like bringing a bicycle to a drag race. You're going to get left behind or run over. It's not entirely true. You can save fuel. Like, if you get right up on them and you have a car behind you, that bubble's going to push you, and you can get off the gas, and you can be probably 70% all the way around this track. And that will save more gas than what you think it would. Adam can attest to that.
Absolutely. I run around here saving fuel all the time at 70, 75%.
Linares gets a little
now.
loose. 3 wide. And we got some entertaining racing here. Tommy Pulte looking to put his name in the hat. Zero X guys down low, controlling the race. Got Carter now in front. Cornett, Buckaloo, Siegfried.
Siegfried seems to have a pretty strong car.
You know, I'm pretty shocked right now. Everybody battling for position this early. We got a long way to go, and there's going to be, you got to stop for fuel. Derek said if we ran out of content, we can bring him in the booth. I don't want to do that right now. He's got his hands full. Well, it's Carter trying to break the draft. Or is he just falling back? I think this might be a strategy thing, trying to save as much fuel as possible. Tommy Pulte looking to mix it up. He's on the outside, third one back on the outside. He's got his teammates around him, Juan Linares and Siegfried, so they're hooked up. Kilbashian.
Man, that side draft from Kilbashian.
And he's clear. Now we got a new leader, Ryan Kilbashian. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all these lead changes.
And here they go. They lead Kilbashian with no help and the outside line of 3.
Couple new comments. Keep them coming. Let me know who you're cheering for. Who's your driver? Who do you think's going to win this race? New comments. G. Carter. Hey, Carter, let's get it. That's right. Come on. Gator Grizzle in here again. The only fuel strategy that works here is flooring it and praying you don't run out before the checkered flag. And then Gator Grizzle, pedal to the metal. Come on. It's going to be a wild ride here. We're getting a little spaced out. You see the 2 cars side by side there. Chris Cornett, Jason Blaney going to fall in line. Now the drivers are trying to single it up. And you can look here, if I can get it real quick. Chris Cornett, you see the gap between him and Siegfried. And that's because he's got that car on his outside. Like I said, 2 cars side by side will have like a parachute effect, and you'll fall back a little bit. Can't have those cars getting side drafted, but no harm yet.
Yeah, that one side draft put him back about a half a second.
Look at this. Juan Linares in the lead. Another new leader, Tommy Pulte. The best showing we've seen of him so far this season, as he's in second place, right behind a teammate.
There's been a lead change every single lap, Dustin. Every single lap we've had a lead change.
Kilbashian hungry on the outside still. Oh, he's going to cut Cornett off. Kilbashian just not happy down low. Like we were talking earlier, right before the race, but down low, you will get a lot of checkups. So drivers might think, oh, hey, I'm way faster. And then they're going to try to take the top lane. And then you'll see right now what's happening to Ashton Pritchard. He's falling back. He's got no help on that high line. And now he's going to get single file. And here we go. 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. Jay Carter in here. Let's go, Carter, all in. That's right. Tonight's the last night. No holding anything back. Craig in here again. Well, let's strap a rocket to that bike, tow Mater, and get it done. Or get her done. Tina, let's go, Carter. Thanks again. Tina's been here every race. Brooke Limke, let's go 85. Gator Grizzle, drag the brake slightly and stay in the slipstream. That's easier said than done. You might think driving out here at Dega is just all gas, no brake. It's a fine balance of lifting, not lifting, and you're gonna see right now we got 2 packs forming up, but we'll have to see. Cornett's a second back, but I think he's still got the draft. But you get to be about a little over a second, you're gonna lose that draft.
Yeah, he's caught right back up to Ashton Pritchard.
I think everybody's just playing nice. It'll be kind of interesting. Will everybody come to pit road at one time, or will we see a team try to go an extra lap or two to when it comes to their pit stop?
I wonder how many laps they can go under green with all this shuffling and stuff.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go ahead and pull Derek in here real quick and find out. Derek, I pulled you in the booth real quick. We want to know real fast, how much fuel do you have left? When's your pit window?
Well, I've been pedaling about 70-80% here, so I've got 13 laps left right now. I'm good to go all the way to 27, but we were just talking here in the team chat, and I think we're going to try pitting on 26, because I have a feeling this race is going to go green for a while.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's
So-
starting to play nice. I'm going to move you back so you guys can strategize, and we'll holler at you in a bit. Thanks for the info.
Come on.
Thank you.
There you go. So they got, probably looking about 27 laps of fuel, so it'll be interesting. Are they all going to go
And
together?
they're good. Yeah, he said they're going to pit somewhere around 26. So he's going to be almost empty.
And the guy out front is losing more fuel than the people behind.
Right, and that's why I asked that question, with all the shuffling back and forth, I mean, the guys in the back have led the laps. The guys in the front, they get shuffled to the back. It was like that for the first 12 laps. Now we're all single file.
For sure. I would love to see, I know I picked Derek Buckaloo to win this race tonight, but I'll tell you who I really want to see. There's 3 drivers I want to see have a really good showing tonight and finish, and hopefully one of those win. Linares, the leader right now. He hasn't won a race this year. Tommy Pulte, he joined late, but he has been addicted ever since, and now he's, up here in second place. I'd like to see him get a win. And then Vince Short, he is due, man. I'm telling you, that guy is due. And Nikki Short in the chat saying, let's go Short. That's right.
Yeah, like I said earlier on in the stream, if Vincent Short didn't have the terrible luck that he's had, he has not caused any wrecks that I remember. He's just getting tangled up in everyone else's disasters, and I think he would have had a couple of wins by now.
Absolutely. And another new comment in here, Sandra Nielsen, let's go Johnny D, love you from Granny. She's been in here a lot. Thank you so much. Sharon Fields, let's go Carter. Brooks Siegfried, you go to 85. Joshua Siegfried in 3rd place right now. Each and every one of you in the chat right now, thank you so much for coming out. It makes our job a lot better when we got comments to read. I appreciate each and every one of you showing up and supporting your driver every week. I don't know how to pronounce that. UIDUU. Let's go Carter. Carter, he travels in large packs, man. I'm telling you. He brings a lot of fans to the stands. He's a young driver. He's a good driver. He won Daytona. Can he win tonight? I think he won another race too. Can't remember what race that was. Well, maybe he didn't. I think maybe he only won one this season.
Yeah, it was just one. We're still single file, and we've got about 9 laps till we're looking to see some pit stop strategies.
Pretty chill right now. Let's go ahead and do a little side-by-side break for Adam and I, and we'll be right back.
You are watching 0X Media and Design. Want to see your logo and commercial on the stream? Send us a message on Facebook. Now let's get back to the action.
We stepped away for a minute. Now we're back. We have some new comments in here. G. Carter said Carter won the preseason race. Yes, he did. And then he won the first race of our season. Craig in here. It's like the short bill platypus cotton. The leader goes, many follow. That's a dodgeball reference for those of you that don't get that. Still single file here. Said we got about 6 laps to go, and then we'll see some pit stops. Everybody being pretty respectful at the moment. It's later on in the race when it gets down to the wire, when you get the 2x2s. All it takes is one bad push, and then we got a huge pile up. All drivers do get a fast repair tonight, so one wreck and they're not out of it. If you do race on iRacing, this whole week we've seen yellow flags not be thrown for certain wrecks when they should have been thrown. So if we have more than a 2-car incident or a 2-car incident or more, we will throw the caution ourselves. Carter and Kolb on the outside looking. They weren't satisfied where they're running. Cornette's probably going to let those two in line if they want it. It looks like they want to take it all the way to the front. And then you got other 2 0X drivers behind. They're going to look to go with them. Jacque Carter back to the lead. Now you got the 0X guys out there. Carter goes low and leaves his boys out to dry.
Oh, man.
That's not a way to make friends.
Well, you don't do that with teammates.
You shouldn't.
They're stuck out there. Well, here they go. Here they go. They're good.
Now they can all go low if they want. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was going to turn away low.
Yeah, that was close.
Look how close they are. You can't fit a piece of paper between that bumper. Christian Kolb doing a heck of a job pushing Carter right now. They just get tired of seeing Linares lead, and they said, well, let's go. We're too slow. We need to pick it up, as they're doing. And you see we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 car breakaway.
We also got cars on pit road, too.
Oh, Linares, Siegfried, and Pulte. They came down pit road. Can't mess this stop up. You got to be smooth with it. It should be fuel only.
All right.
I think they might have came down a little too early, but that's...
looks like Blaney's calling in he's pitting. Vince Short, he's pitting. Let's go and look at them guys.
And they're the second pack. And there they go.
Yep.
This is where it can get tricky when you have multiple cars pitting at the same time. Everybody got to get slowed down to, 60 miles an hour? You got to stay to the right. And this is where pit stops become key. Pretty good stop by all these drivers.
All right, now we got Chris Cornette and the 0X guys. They're calling their pits.
All these guys off pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as they don't get speeding, they should be okay. They kind of got gapped out there. They're going to, a couple of them are going to have to lift.
All right, here's the 0X guys.
This is a larger pack, so if they can get on and get off fairly quickly, they should still regain control once they come out. Derek's on the inside, but he can't get over. His stop's there anyway. See, these guys are coming up here. The fueled up guys. Christian Kolb, he got back off first. Buckaloo behind him. The other guys may pass him here, but they should get lined up. We'll see what happens. This is going to be close. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Looks like everybody had a pretty decent pit stop, and there you go. Those guys. Oh, Vince Short getting huge push here. And now we're all lined back up here. So nobody lost a whole bunch of time, which is pretty good. Vince Short, the new leader. That's a cold move, just like my brand new top-of-the-line airtake system. If you want to leave your team out in the cold, then do it with my patent. What? Offer one cold airtake, ask for it by name. Okay, come on.
Well, Dustin, I was thinking that they would be spread out after this pit stop, but man, everyone's still together.
That's what I was thinking too. We do have a second pack forming back here.
Yeah, with the 10 and the 26 only, though. Well, and we got, yeah, just the 10 and the 26.
And Pritchard now coming to
Pritchard,
pit lane.
yeah, he's got a blend violation, unsafe to exit.
Oh, that's not good.
And these two, they're going to be dropping, like, really quick. They're already 7 seconds back.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for Siegfrieder Linares. Tommy Pulte got left out in the rain, so to speak. Nikki Short says, yeah, because her man's up front. Vince Short, her driver, I should say.
Vince Short is in the lead.
Oh yeah.
I'm really rooting for him tonight, man. It's last race. Got to get this win.
Yep, and we still got one more pit stop to go. Anything can happen. We got a long way to go still. 45 more laps, one more pit stop.
Nice and spread out. About a car length between every single car.
Just means Vince is going to probably be the one that has to pit first.
Yeah, this stint of the race, right after that first initial pit stop, everybody's strategizing, trying to save fuel at the same time. This is always the uneventful part of the race. They're not fighting for the lead anymore. Everybody's just trying to save fuel. If Vince wants to lead it, they're going to let him.
See, Nathan Lyne stepped out of line there for a minute. What's Chris doing? Chris is kind of falling back just a little bit. He got a new wheel and pedals today. He's probably trying to figure that out as well.
Oh man,
They need to
he
get
was
up
already
there.
he was good without good without the upgrade. So now he's going to be unstoppable.
I think it'll take him just a little bit to get used to it. He got a new load cell pedal and everything, so I think it'll just be a little bit of a learning curve there. Everybody giving each other plenty of room up here.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see was Chris try to get close to the bumper of Buckaloo.
Yeah, that
And
way
looks
you
like
get safety too.
Kilbashian spun the 26. 26 is going.
Oh, I'd throw it for that. Yeah, because Tommy, I'd throw yellow. Oh, you had to tow. Never mind. Let's go back and take a look at it. Oof. Just right hooked him. I think he was trying to work together.
Yeah, they had gained a second on the lead pack, and it's just they came untangled. Ryan had a run, and that was it.
Yeah, man, that's rough. Hate to see that for Tommy.
Apologies were shared though over the radio between the 10 and the 26. I'd like to see the 17, the 81, and the 88. I'd like to see them closer together. I just don't think the fuel's being saved quite as efficient as it should be.
I think if they can get to, let's see, like lap 50, 52, 53.
Yeah.
53 I'd be comfortable with.
$15 laps from now.
Tommy Pulte coming back out on track after using his fast repair.
And he's only down 2 laps. I don't know if we're going to get a caution with this low of a field number, but anything can happen.
Stranger things.
That's right.
I mean, they're playing nice right now. Jason Blaney must be saving some fuel way off the bumper of Vince Short. If I was Vince, I'd be lifting on that throttle as well. These other guys, they're kind of far away from each other too.
Well, the pace has dropped off to about 2 seconds.
Everybody's trying to save, it seems. I feel like Siegfried needs to get up here and try to lead a lap.
Field's coming up on the 72 again.
Vince Short gonna let Blaney take the lead here.
You know what's funny is Pulte's out here running by himself. And he's the fastest car on the track. Running by himself by a 1/10.5.
He ain't saving nothing.
He can at this point. I mean, they got to go all the way back around to catch him, but...
Oh, there's a spin. What was that? Juan Linares and Nathan Line. Oh, he did say we'd throw it for 2 cars. That's 2 cars. Go back and
Why
look at
would
it.
we wouldn't throw a caution if it's under the apron? I mean, there's no...
Oof. I said in the driver's meeting that we would if there was 2-car incident, but
there will be a caution. Thank you.
that should give Tommy Pulte a lap back. And now that's going to shake things up a little bit here. Johnny DiPasquale got the lead after that. Let's go back and look at that another time. I think Linares got a bad push from Siegfried, and it shot him down into Nathan Line. Little side draft, little bad push, and then 2 cars in unison, synchronized sliding.
Dustin, can we watch? I'd like to watch that replay again.
Sure.
I was talking with the guys.
What's the question?
I'd just like to watch the race. The wreck again.
All right, let me get a different view here. There's so many camera angles, man. All right. Watch it from behind here. Like I said, I believe Linares got a bad push here. He comes down low to get a little side draft. And then Siegfried just gives him a bad push. That's plate racing. That's Talladega for you. You need a different angle, Adam, or what's up?
I'm good. I've seen what I need to see. But they were hollered on the radio, we need a caution, we need a caution. It's 2 or more cars. But you're under the racing service. If iRacing didn't deem to throw the caution, then why should we?
Yeah, well, I said in the driver's meeting that, because this has been happening a lot this week with iRacing not throwing cautions, so They said 2 or more cars and we would throw it, so that's what I said.
Yeah, but a lot of
That's on
people were
me.
unhappy that we threw the caution.
Yeah. I'm sure they can't, like we said earlier, can't make everybody happy.
Oh, that's right.
Says, no black flag for that. I think that's a racing incident. That's a straight Dago racing incident. Oh, excuse me. All right, sorry for the radio silence. We're just getting things figured out here. Jason Blaney, the leader, his teammate on his outside. I'm sorry. Johnny DePasquale, the leader. Jason Blaney on his outside. Ugh.
Christian Cole starting third. Vincent Short starting fourth. Chris Cornett starting fifth. And Jaquay Carter's running out that top 6.
He says
But-
now they're all fueled up. I think so. Maybe we can get some excitement going on between them. Might be a good thing. The caution was thrown. Yeah. Yeah, they might run 2x2 here, and they're coming to the green flag. And let's go with the starter cam here. Johnny D's got control.
Green flag.
Oh, we've seen this time and time before. Cautions breed cautions. Let's see if these drivers can keep it clean and respectful, or are we going to have some retaliation? See any retaliation, and they will get kicked.
All right, we should see a run out of this bottom line. No side draft being had between the bottom lane and the top lane. We should see a nice run here coming off this exit of 4.
Carter looking to the inside. He's got help. 42, 22, 15 on the outside. They're going to pull away.
Oh, here comes a big checkup right there as the 15 goes down on that bottom lane.
And Carter's all over that bumper. Blaney almost turning his
They had a
teammate.
run. They had a run, but they had to check up.
Got 30 laps to go. We know the drivers do not have enough fuel to make it here. Maybe.
Do we short pit?
That's what I'm wondering. We didn't, you know. Or can the drivers in the back save just enough? I mean, that's still, you're talking saving.
Man, I don't know. Three laps or so.
It might be doable.
Just don't know.
It'll be close though.
If you drop the pace, yeah. If you had a group of cars, say 4 cars, drop the pace to 2 seconds or so slower.
Deepest probably go for the block.
Yeah, maybe.
Now we're 3 wide. Cornette in the middle. Cornette behind Di Pasquale. Carter to the lead. Cole behind him. Kabashian getting hung out on the outside. Carter and Cole out front. Blaney behind them with the 42 on the outside. First car on the outside. Cornette behind him. Buckaloo behind him. They might leave him out to dry 3 wide. Buckaloo looking to push Cornette around. But that might not be good. As now we're 3 wide here. We got some excitement going on.
So given the room phase is over with, it's time to go.
Kolb gonna come up and block Blaney.
Oh, I'm loving this. Loving it. The 3 wide battle.
Blaney's going to get hung out in the middle. Now he's going to go up, try to get in front of Cornette. Cornette not going to help him out.
A little too late there.
In front of his teammate. Now we're 3 wide there. Carter's pulling out of line. Blaney looking to go around him. Carter tucks back in.
Cornette thought about picking him up, but
Cornette's going to dive low. Buckaloo's going to dive low. Now we got fueled up on the outside. Kendall Levron up in the mix. He's running 3rd. Battling for 3rd, I should say. Sharon Fields, let's go Carter. Come on.
it looks like you've got pretty much teammates helping teammates here.
Yeah, there's no
team versus team. They're not really willing to work together, doesn't seem.
And the odd ones out, Vince, Short, and Levron, they don't have any teammates out here. They're solo drivers. Buckaloo and Cornette going to go high in front of Carter.
And those guys know the 17, 88, 30, and the 23, they know what they're doing. They're in constant radio communication.
Can't sleep on fueled up.
That's one team. Yep, that's one team. And then you got fueled up, which is the 22, the 42, and the 38.
Carter getting loose.
Carter running some defense for the 30 and the 88. By meaning defense, he's off the bumper of the 30 just by a little bit.
They can't have. They got to get all 3 cars past. Like, you don't want to leave your teammates hung out.
That's right.
But you got, man, Vince Short doing a heck of a job pushing Christian Kolb on the inside. Gotta assume his car is getting
Little
pretty
bit.
hot.
Oh, that's almost a bad bump right there. He put himself in a bad position right there. The 15 did. He pushed a little too much on that left rear. In the corner right there.
It's pretty interesting right here. Chris Cornett, new leader. Outside line getting pretty formed up.
Cornette hadn't been up front since early.
Vince Short still on the back bumper of Christian Kolb. Vince Short doing a heck of a job pushing. Ooh, almost
Very
a
nice
bad
pushing.
one there. 24 laps to go. Like I said, it should be one more pit stop. Carter
23
all
still
the
running
way
some
up by the
defense.
wall.
Yeah, he's still running some defense on the fueled up guys. The 42 and the 22 and the 38 are lined up right behind Carter on that outside line.
See, Vince Short backed off a little bit. His car was probably getting a little hot. Big buckaloo on the bumper of Cornette. Fueled up guys looking to take it 3 wide now.
Yep, fueled up on the outside. They side drafted that 23 and he just...
Buckaloo
Oh, here we go with
up and block
Buckaloo
him.
with the block. The 88 slid down in front of his teammate, 17. .42 is going to get a run here. See what he's going to do with it. Nothing he can do. All right, here comes the 23 on the outside. No
Just
help,
looking
though. I
to
don't think he's
side
good.
draft him, hold him up a little bit.
I don't think he's... Yeah, he side drafted the 38, which dropped him off the 22, which is going to drop the 42 off the 30. But that's bad because now the 42 is going to have a run, and he's going to look on the outside. He's got it. The 22 is going to go up to the 42. 38 is going to go up to the 22. And they're going to put the 30 out to dry in the middle. 23 is going to come and collect the 30. He needs to get down there, side draft that 72.
I'm speechless right now.
Man, I'll take care of it, Dustin. I'll take care of it. All right, you got the 30 coming up on the 10. The 10 just went down to the inside. And you got the fueled up guys bumper to bumper on the outside now. And you've got the 10 of Kilbashian. He's trying to make it 3 wide. He's pulled up in front of that 30 right now. Maybe they can make something work, but we're going to see here.
Kilbashian just looking to fall in line somewhere. And he falls in line.
Here comes the 30. The 30's got a nice run on the backside of that 38, which puts that 38 through the middle. The 30 needs to probably get down and get another draft, get another run.
Nathan line tucks to the inside.
That 22 made a huge push on that 42, and here they come on the outside, coming up to 4th place. 17 pushing the hell out of the 88.
You would think we had
42
2 laps
gets a little
left.
loose.
Come on.
Yeah, the 42 gets a little loose. Now they're 3 wide, 4 wide back here in the back. 38's on the outside. The 23.
Door to door.
And there they go. And the caution is out. What a wild
Pulte
ride.
gonna get the wave around if he stayed clear of that. Said it's not over for these drivers. You do got a fast repair. And Tommy Pulte's going to be the lucky dog.
Gotta have one more, baby. Gotta have one more.
But
What
now, we'll see
man, oh
everybody
man, oh
come
man.
pit.
This is it. This is for the money. What a wild ride, man. I enjoyed commentating that because it was constant shuffle.
Let's see. Is everybody got to slow up here, right? Yeah, they got to let the pace car back around. As you see right here on screen, Tommy Pulte, who's going to get the lucky dog, or he should. I don't think he made any contact in that incident there. Go back and take a look at it. See how this all unfolded. A says, what a save, Johnny D. It's a little crazy. Pritchard gets up into Carter.
Man, oh man.
Go back. Round and round. What goes around comes around. Oops. Wrong button.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit here, Dustin, and check this out as the guys are going down pit road right now. So the 38 gets a very nice run here on the 23 coming off the corner. As a side draft up there happens, you got the 72 on the bottom and you got the 23 in the middle. And you'll see coming into the picture here, the 38 with a very nice run. But the 10 gets side drafted just crazy. It's a stack up. Everybody tries to go. It's a 4 wide. Now the 38, he's way up top. We're not worried about the 38. But the 72 and the 23 getting each other. They get into the 2 and they decide they want to go up there and take out the 38. And did the 23? Yeah, the 23 got some right front damage.
Everybody's got a fast repair, so.
Yeah, everybody's got fast repair. Except the 26. I think the person with the least amount of damage is either the 72 or the 38.
I think everybody came down pit road, right?
Everybody came down pit road.
Now we should be all good to go to the end. You think that was crazy? We still got 19 laps to go.
Oh, man, oh man. I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap.
Said that 4 wide pack was smacking around harder than my cousins over the last hot dog at the real Talladega, Bobby Sue. Wow.
But we still got, it's been 100 seconds on pit road for Nathan Line.
I wonder if he's out of fast repairs. He's got damage.
Oh, we got the
front.
30. The 30 or the 81 coming back down. Yeah, the 38's coming back out. He will not be caught a lap down. But the 81 on pit road. Why, oh why are we on pit road? Yeah, looks like he's got, I think he's got his damage pretty much fixed. Like I said, I think the 38.
You see Nathan's got a little bit of damage still left to that front end.
Yeah.
He might be out of fast repairs from earlier. Lights are off, which means we will be going green this time. There'll be 17 to go at the line.
So, anyway, Tommy Pulte got his lap back, right? Lucky dog. And then he stayed out again as they were pitting. So, Tommy Pulte, back on the lead lap.
Lucky dog, Tommy Pulte, loose wheel motorsports driver with the Snowbelt Industries. All right, it's going to get a little crazy, probably.
There's no doubt in my mind, Dustin.
Pace car is off.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Coming to the Geico restart zone in 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. Christian Cole going to take that lead from that inside line. Going to slide up in front of his teammate, the 88, which is going to leave the 15 and the 22 down there to fend for themselves. Nice big run from the bottom line. The 10, he's pushing it 3 wide on the outside. Which he's got some help coming with the 30 and the 23.
These guys got to get formed up here. They are a mess up front.
Here we go, the 17's dropping back just a little bit. They are 3 wide back here.
Vince Short back out front. He's got Blaney and teammate, or Blaney and company, I should say, pushing him.
Still 3 wide back here. They're a pack of their own right here. You got about a 5-car breakaway in the front. And then about a second back, you've got a handful of cars. All right, the 88 kind of dropped back a little bit. The 2 couldn't get quite to his bumper to give him a push, but he's got some 0X teammates coming up there now.
Yeah,
on that
Kendall
outside line, man.
out there too. He's a good pusher. Kendall's
Yes,
got a
he
lot
is.
of experience from this week, running Daytona over and over again. Four cars on the outside, 2 cars on the inside.
Kendall giving a nice shove out there. He's in the lead. He's got Cornette in the lead right now. Kilbashian, he's just trying to go somewhere else. Does he even have any teammates out here?
I don't think he does today. Yeah, he does. He's got Ashton Pritchard out there today. Cornette's going to come back up, try to pick up his teammates so all of them can get around, and he does so.
22, huge bump to the 10, which pushed that 10 to the inside of the 23.
Yeah, you see Kilbashian looking to go to the inside. Nobody really going with him. Vince Short going to stay with him.
Well, the 23 gave him a little bit of a side draft as he got up to him, which just dropped him back, and now he's holding that bottom line up. Oh, and we got Kilbashian into the 26 again. Bad blood going on between them two tonight. No one's willing to work with the 10, it seems.
Yeah, he's probably getting a little frustrated behind the wheel. He was down quite a bit, but now you're back up in this pack. Gotta kind of be patient. Patience is key. You can't win the race if you do not finish the race.
.38 way off pace back there. That damage must have gotten to him.
Cornette's still holding
They're
strong.
3 wide back up here, though.
Siegfried looking to push it 3 wide. Buckaloo takes it. Takes the nose air off of Blaney. Sorry. So much going on here. Now you got Buckaloo pushing Cornette here.
22 with a run. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with it. He's got no help out the back, and so he's going to drop back a little bit from Buckaloo. There's still 3 wide back behind the 22, though. And here they go. The 42, his teammate's going to pick that 22 up. I say that as the 42 gets sidetrapped.
They got
just
4
can't
on
quite
the
get to him.
outside, 3 wide. Like you said earlier, it's like if you're not a teammate, they ain't working with you. Gotta have to bet there's a lot of frustration in those cars right now.
Yeah, they're Blaney's 3 wide, stuck in the middle back there.
But, you know, Cornette's got to like what he sees. Teammate in the mirror, probably not gonna force the issue on him. If he
Got the
can hold out
23
here.
pushing the 10. You got the 23 pushing the 10. Oh, and the 42 gets into the 72. See the bottom lane there on the exit of 4. They went down to almost below that yellow line, trying to get away from that side draft that the 10 and the 23 were giving them. Inside, trying to side draft the 85 just a little bit more, which took him off the bumper of the 15.
10 to go. Tommy Pulte, I see his car up there looking to get in the mix, man. We got some drivers up here. Kendall Leveron, Vince Short, Siegfried. Lanera's back good. Siegfried looking to the outside with help. 10 to go. I think you're making your move too early. See him side draft Vince Short there. That slowed him way up.
Yeah, it looks like we got some outside battle going on here
3
with the
wide
22.
back there.
22 and the 42 decided they wanted to put it 3 wide. Oh, and the 26 and the 23 get together. They get up into the 22. .22 and a 26 with a side draft.
Tommy in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, he is.
There you go. Chris Cornette still out front. Joshua Siegfried looking for his 3rd or 4th win. I can't remember. He's been up front a lot this season. He's got Vince Short pushing him. But Vince not having a win.
Easy. Yeah, a little bit.
Buckaloo trying to cool his car off.
Yeah, with Buckaloo drop back from the Cornette, it really gave that outside line some
Cornette
momentum.
looking to block. Siegfried said no.
Little bit too late. Yes, Siegfried moved up. He said, no, that's not going to happen.
But now he's got locked
Now they're
bumpers
connected again. Yeah, they're connected again, and here they go, the inside line.
Speaking of inside line, where is Ben the inside line at tonight? Ashton Treat, dang line, gonna need. I think you meant caution flag to get caught back up.
Outside line with Short, Carter, and Cole. They're really, really trying to get that outside line going. They've got a nice push here. They've got up to 2nd. They've got to the rear quarter panel of the 88. And now they are side by side.
Everybody wants this win. For these drivers up front here, there's not a whole lot on the line, but there is bragging rights. Vince Short gonna take it down low. Now Vince is back up front. He gets
Vince
turned.
Short.
One car incident, unfortunately. Now Siegfried on the bumper of Cornette. 6 laps to go. So we were talking about Vince always gets the bad luck.
Oh, the 42 jerked it way down low on that inside line to get underneath Kolb, and the 22 and the 42 going to the front.
Di Pasquale back out front. With 6 to go, Kilbashian looking to spoil the plans. He's got a teammate behind him.
As Cornette was the calls of the Vincent Short being spun, but he was getting pushed from behind. There was nothing the 88 could do. But man, as he dropped
Siegfried.
back.
Oh,
and here
Siegfried
we
gets
go,
turned
Siegfried.
up into Buccalo. That's a caution.
Talk me through your lap.
They
one time,
should
real
still
quick.
have a fast repair. Good Lord, that was wild. Holy cow, he hit the wall with some force.
Yep, he's going to the infield care center.
Everybody just not giving an inch here.
Well, we had 5 to go.
Let's see here.
This is good news for the 15.
See, Siegfried just gets out of line a little bit there. Let's see. Let's go back just a little bit. What happened there?
It's like 85. He's got to run, and he's like, I'm gonna go on the bottom here,
He kind of comes up a little bit into,
and the 17 gets into him.
I think he came up into the 17 a bit. And then his teammate just couldn't lift in time. Turns him smack right into Buccalo. Tommy Pulte probably took a little bit of damage from that as well.
Well, and now we will reset, and we're gonna go for it here.
Vince Short missed his pit stall. He had to back up. Cornette taking his tires. He's got some damage on that front end. Maybe he accidentally used his fast repair earlier. This is going to end up being a close battle for third place. Wonder who's going to get it.
Points wise, though, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Is it going to be a green line checker?
I don't think so. It'll be a natural green light checker.
Jay Carter, it's all for the taking. Let's go, Carter. That's right. It's anybody's game up here, honestly, in the top 7. You usually see a big wreck on the last lap, and then people drive through it, but they do have to make it around and get the white flag first. So, let's see what happens here. Lights are off one more time around, and then we'll light this candle one more time, and it could be the last time of the season. Once again, everybody that's watching, all the Carter fans, all the driver fans, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for coming out and supporting us each and every week. Thanks for the subscriptions and all that. Hopefully you join us here when we get the Legends League going. Even if your driver's not here, hopefully you check in with us every now and then. Keep an eye out. We're going to have some things going on, and we'll all keep you posted. So, see what happens here. That's only the third caution of this race. I mean, we've seen more cautions at Pocono, you know, and that shouldn't even have been that many cautions.
Oh, yeah.
So, we won't go with the starter cam. We'll keep it right here to see all this side-by-side action this time. Kobashian got to be careful. Can't get out in front of him. He will get a black flag. Are we going? Oh.
Green flag.
Now
Here we
we're
go.
going. Carter going to have a nice push on Di Pasquale here, and he's got teammate Christian Kolb. They work well together. It'd be interesting to see how they navigate around Di Pasquale, because you know that's their plan. They're not happy with second and third. They want this win. Carter all over the bumper of Di Pasquale. Two
Here
laps
comes that
to
outside
go.
line. And now the
Cornet
3
and
wide back there,
Buckaloo on the outside.
looking to make something happen here.
Kilbashi and Squirrely in the middle. Carter, no help. White flag at the line, I believe. White flag is out. Next flag ends the race. Carter to the outside. Di Pasquale's not going to have much help here. Buckaloo and Cornet to the inside. Carter looking to block. Di Pasquale's going to go around. But he was trying to block there. Carter in the lead. He's got teammates behind him. Derek Buckaloo. Is Derek going to try to spoil it, or is he just going to take... And Blaney's going to get
22 with
turned.
a terrible move to the inside. And it's going to be
Here we
a
go.
1-2-3 finish.
1, 2, 3
For
again
0X.
for 0X Media. Or 0X Sim Racing, I should say. And Buckaloo is just happy pushing Carter to the win. Cornet in third. We will have to take a look at the unofficials results to take a look. Looks like Siegfried finished in 8th. And with Di Pasquale going around, I feel that will lock up third spot for Joshua Siegfried. We'll have to double check the points, but how about Jacque Carter winning Daytona and Talladega, the plate racing man himself? Carter for the win. I bet there is a lot of chatter going on the radio right now.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Oh, I believe it. Carter gonna get the win. Kendall Levron in fourth. Let's take a look at, because we'll get your champion in here in a little bit and get an interview with him right after these drivers here. Let's take a look real quick. Look at Buckaloo and them. They're gonna go burn it down 3-way style. Just hear everybody's engines revving. Carter's just gonna park. Oh no, there he goes. Jacque Carter with the win. All right, let's take a look at your race results here. As Carter's going to do his burnouts. Jacque Carter, your winner. Derek Buckaloo in second. Chris Cornett in third. Kendall Levron in fourth. Christian Kolb in fifth. Ashton Pritchard in sixth. Vince Short in seventh. Joshua Siegfried in eighth. Tommy Pulte in ninth. Juan Linares in 10th. Nathan Lyon in 11th. Ryan Kilbashian in 12th. And sorry, they're distracting me. And
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Jason
gosh.
Blaney in 13th.
Dustin.
I'm seeing it. I'm trying not to get distracted here. Jason Blaney in 13th and Johnny DePasquale in 14th. Look at this craziness going on out here on the track right now. They're burning out with the champion.
They got the champion.
All right.
As the
I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to bring in, let's bring in, who finished third? Chris Cornett. Let's bring in Cornett.
he did.
Maybe. Hey, Chris, it's Dustin and Adam. How's it going, man?
Oh, that's going.
Pretty crazy season. Pretty wild ending. Third place tonight. Second place probably overall in the points. Take us through the strategy of tonight. I know you were working with a lot of teammates out there. And, yeah, pretty good season for you. So, what's happening?
Yeah, no, that was a great season. It sucks I couldn't get up there to get the points for 0x, but second place, still in the money. Not too bad for my first season. Yeah, we were just trying to save fuel, trying to get a two-stop run going, and it was working out until that next caution came out. That caution that kind of screwed it all up, but then it kind of helped us because we were just shoving until we had to pit, and then that other caution come out, and we topped off, and it's tough to stay up front, especially with this new wheel when I'm running. So, but got in that little minute of damage when that one caution in the tri-oval, and had nowhere to go, and hit Joshua. Had a minute of damage. I was able to get it all fixed without using my fast repair. So got that up, and with it being the full length, 75 laps, green white checkered, not a fully green white checkered, but the full distance green white checkered. If I got a good run, I was gonna hop behind Derek and just shove him to the front. And boy, did that work out for 0x 123 yet again to finish off the season strong.
Yeah, it's been fun watching you race, and it's been fun having you along for the ride. Appreciate you coming out to, I think you made every race this season. Let's see here. Yeah, he should still be in second after this. We'll confirm that in a little while, but floor is yours for sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank 0x for letting me come along, and still don't have all the sponsors down, so just thank all the sponsors. Taylor Construction, Evans Flooring, and all the others that come along board to make this possible. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for streaming. Y'all do a heck of a stream. And again, thank y'all for letting me come on to team. And boy, have a strong season to try to battle it out. Just last week didn't work out my way to stay close enough to Blaney for the top spot for the overall. So, but hey, P2 I'll take it.
Hey, nothing wrong with silver, man. I mean, you're taking home. Let me look real quick. Taking home $100 and a second place trophy for our first season. So, pretty good showing for you this season. We're happy that you joined, and man, hopefully the next time we run, maybe you can do a little bit better. There ain't much improving you need, but anyway.
No, just hopefully don't get screwed. And just last week, it probably would have worked out for me. Even though I had to serve that drive-through penalty from the week before, it probably would have worked out for me if I didn't, do that and also speed and go 2 laps down. I was just trying all race last week to get back on the lead lap. Just cautious didn't play in my favor like I wanted it to help me get back on the lead lap. I knew I was fast enough to get up there and hopefully stay close to Blaney and come here and battle with him for the top spot. So, but all in all, great season, great race. Can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely, man. Well, appreciate you, and we'll holler at you here in a little while.
Yeah, boy.
Derek Buckaloo in here now, your second place finisher of the night. Derek, you haven't had a chance to make every race this week, but when you show up, you're a force to be reckoned with on the track, especially at these draft tracks. What's the key there?
Well, that was had some good teammates pushing me there, man. And at this point, it's checkers and wreckers. So let it all hang out and see where we end up. Glad it worked out for us, though.
Yeah, he's running a different number tonight. Kind of threw us off at first. Got the Steel Dynamics in Victory Lane. Victory Lane, I'm sorry. In second place. I'm not sure exactly where.
Next to the leader there.
That's right. That's what confused me. Y'all had a pretty nice little 4-way burnout on Blaney. That looked pretty sweet. That'll be a nice screenshot.
Yeah. Hey,
yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
That's right. Well, man, we appreciate you coming out each and every week. And me personally, I appreciate you for, coming on board the team and then helping me along the way and helping me keep a level head most nights. And, so floor is yours for sponsors. And then just going to ask you a favor and go look at those standings for me when you're done. Tina in the chat, by the way, said, congrats, Cornette, and congrats, Buckaloo.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank all of the sponsors that came on board with us this season. Coward Creek, Spoonfed, Evans Flooring, Taylor Construction, and then of course all the guys over here at Zero X. It was a blast racing with everybody. It was good to see everybody get decent finishes throughout the season, a win here and there. Really wanted Cornette to take the championship, but congrats to Jason Blaney, man. He put it on us this season.
Yes, he did. He had a really good showing this season, and we'll be talking to him here in a little bit. But yeah, man, we appreciate it. If you could go look at the standings for us and then come back in the waiting room.
I've actually taken a look. Nobody got the Zero X, and I've got the season team standings whenever you're ready. Let me know.
Yeah, what you got? Who's the top 3?
All right, so we got Jason Blaney in first, Chris Cornette second place, Joshua Siegfried rounding out the podium. Christian Cole, the driver I sponsored, way to go, Christian. And fourth, Nathan Line, Johnny D, a couple of the fueled up guys had some good showings there. Vince Short, even after all his bad luck the whole season, rounded out in 7th, way to go. Jaquay Carter, going 3 for 3 on the super speedways with us here, bookending the season with wins. That was awesome. Got Ryan Kilbashian in 9th, John Kelly in 10th, Kendall Leveron in 11th, Juan Linares in 12th. Chase Tolbert in 13th. Somehow I managed to get into 13th. I don't know how that happened. Tied with him. Carson Youngblood, who's our Legends Coupe racer. He's 15th. We got Benjamin Smith. Way to go, Ben. Getting in 16th, getting in the money. We got Michael Praycheck in 17th. Jim Treat in 18th. Tommy Pulte, new teammate here with us, 19th. Only ran a partial season and still had a decent showing. Ethan Amberg, 20th. Then we got rounding out the back half of the field, we got Dalton Powell.
That's all good. 20, top 20 is good, man.
Hell yeah, there we go. All right, man.
Top 20 is good. Those other guys, they really haven't shown up in a few weeks, so It's all good. Appreciate you looking at that for us. So top three,
No problem.
Blaney, Cornette, Siegfried, nothing changed there. And we'll get them in the booth as well. But man, I'm gonna let you go back, and if you're on when I'm done with this, I'll hop in and say what's up. If not, I'll holler at you tomorrow, man.
Sounds good, man. See ya.
See ya. All right, in here with us now is your race winner, Jaquay Carter. Carter, how is it you always find yourself in the front of the field on these speedway races?
They say super speedways don't require skill, but some areas I think they do.
I agree with you 100%. You got to know when to push, know when to lay off, and then also be able to take a push and be able to push as well. So I agree. But, man, you've done a heck of a job this season. Man, it's been fun watching you. Tonight, you capped it off with a victory, and then you had a bunch of people in here watching, and you always come in crowds, man. We appreciate that. So, floor is yours for shout-outs.
First of all, I gotta thank Derek for the pushes there on the last lap. That was probably the key factor to me getting up there. If he would have pulled out, I would have been left out to dry. So thank you to Derek, and thank you to all the people that came out, support me during the race. It's been a fun season.
Oh yeah, you had Tina said congratulations, Carter, and then Jay Carter in there. Is that, I think that might be your dad. You say yes,
Yeah.
sir. So it's always nice having your family watching, man. They've been real supportive, not only to you but to our channel, and I appreciate that a lot. So, man, thanks again for coming out. Thanks for repping 0X for me, and hopefully, if we do this again, you'll come back.
Yeah, right. As of now, if it's on Tuesdays, like you guys said you were, I probably won't be able to come back out. But if we keep it Saturdays, then I'll definitely be back.
Yeah, I think we're gonna push this out until probably like November or something when the real NASCAR season ends. That way, then we can all just get the NASCAR fixed right here on iRacing. So, and then we might still do it on Saturdays at that point, but we'll have to see how it plays out and see what everybody votes for. But now, always a pleasure having you with us, and wish you the best until then.
Thank you.
All right, man. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Jason Blaney is in here with us. Jason, not the finish that you wanted tonight. You were pushing it really hard with your teammates. Didn't really look like you had a whole lot of people to work with. But all in all, you're the champion, man. Taking home, let me look here. I think it's 100 and something, 125 and the championship trophy. How's that feel?
And I'll tell you what, I've been doing league racing for a really long time, and I've racked up wins and showed really good stuff. But feels good to finally land a championship. So a lot of hard work, dedication, man. A lot of help from from everyone in my team and Field at Motorsports. And yeah, the finish to finish off the season wasn't the way I was looking forward to, but I was honestly just kind of in team mode and trying to be as selfless as possible throughout the whole race. And I've got other teammates on the track that are in positions to be in top 5. So that was really kind of my goal going into the race. So, of course I'd like to be the, in the podium, as much as I can, but one wreck to end of the race at a super speedway, I don't feel so bad about, but just to hear those words as a champion, man, it's, I don't know, it doesn't feel real yet, but, I guess it will maybe once I see the trophy come through the door, but, yeah, it's a nice feeling for sure.
Yeah, it's been fun watching you and your team tonight. It looked like nobody outside of each other's team was working with anybody. It was, you get with your group and go. But I mean, I guess that's plate racing at its finest. I think it was clean as it could be for tonight. What do you think? I mean,
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, the racing was, I don't know, I wouldn't call it lackluster. It's a strategy series, so everyone's really fuel saving, trying to get those pit stops done, right when they need to be, right at 25, 26 laps to be able to have that last lap at the end. So if it stayed green, everyone was doing what they needed to do. Once that caution came out, which unfortunately my teammate Nate was involved with, that really stirred things up and allowed people to get really racy. But yeah, I mean, there's teammates everywhere, and there's missions missions, outside of a championship, and when you got 14 other drivers, 13 other drivers on the track. So, I can't expect help all the time, and it's just like at the end, when you do a green white checker, no one wants to help the leader. So I was
Right.
kind of expecting that aspect, but I will give a shout out just to Vincent Short. He was really really helpful throughout the pit stop cycles and giving a helping hand where he could. So if there was one person on the track outside of a direct teammate, Vincent Short definitely deserves pat on the back from me for sure, because he helped us a lot. So overall the race was good and was to be expected and action packed towards the end.
Yeah, and when you guys all came down pit road, man, you guys did a phenomenal job getting on and off pit road. I thought you guys were going to be, kind of falling back a little bit there, but you guys came in together, you left together, and got linked up, and you didn't lose anything there. I would have liked to see it go another green stop, because that really would have shaken things up. But all in all, that's just how it goes, man. Congratulations to you and your team. You guys did a great job. We appreciate you joining. And now the floor is to the champion, Jason Blaney, for his many, many sponsors and whatever else he wants.
Well, first things first, guys. Thank you very much for giving us a home here for Fueled Up Motorsports to be able to race at. It's a phenomenal league. You guys put on an awesome broadcast week in and week out. The racing and everyone that's involved in this league and that rosters every single number that's filled up and pays their hard-worked money to race every week. I mean, they deserve kind of a spotlight in themselves. I mean, we've had some incredible racing, incredible clean racing, and overall everyone's given themselves the respect that they need. So, just big shout out to them. Competition was very, very even throughout the year. We have multiple race winners. I wish I was able to I wish the situation was different with Chris Cornett. I feel like he, if it wasn't just for that mistake in that second to last race, he kept up a really good fight with me, and he deserves a shout out too. Just overall week in and week out, him just coming here to show up and perform. So good, big shout out to him in second place, and he's in the money too. I'd like to shout out my spotters over the season. John Tiller and William Tozer kind of splitting the shift. William Tozer coming on a little bit later for me to be able to help me get the final wins that were needed and the good finishes. Just the data points and the line changes and keeping me focused where I was pushing too hard in certain races. And if he deserves a $20 bill, he's the one that I'd cash app right now. So I'd obviously like to shout out all my sponsors. Admin Box, I was on the vehicle today. I wish I could have gotten them into Victory Lane, but they're a big part of it. Clark Heating and Cooling, Swift Home Buyers, New HD Media, Venue Radio, Factory FX, Action Sports Canopies, W Energy, Ream, ABN, and everyone else that is just part of Fueled on Motorsports that gives us the hard work, determination to get better each and every week.
And that's a whole lot to go over. I bet you got that wrote down or just drilled in your head.
I've done it a time or two, as you can tell.
Yes, sir. Well, man, it's been great having you along. Great job this season. Congratulations from me and Adam in the booth. Adam, you got anything for our champion?
Man, it was a great season you had. Great teammates behind you too. I mean, the way y'all worked together all season long was just phenomenal and just in awe to watch, really. So, yeah, congrats on that championship, man.
Thank you guys, and appreciate you guys for letting Johnny, Nate, and all of us here. Definitely appreciating. Big shout out to them as well.
Yeah, no problem, man. We'll get that trophy sent out probably like Monday or something. Once you get it, if you could just take a picture with it and put it on our Discord, we'll throw it up on these social medias and stuff. We'd appreciate that.
Dude, I'm gonna make a chain out of that thing and bring it to work. I'm gonna show it everybody. I'm gonna be looking at the mailbox every single day waiting for this dang box to show up.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, man. Well, you have a good weekend and go celebrate with your teammates, buddy.
All right, I appreciate you guys. See you soon.
See you. Now, one last interview here. Your third place overall driver, Joshua Siegfried. Josh, you did what you needed to do tonight to keep third place. You're going to be taking home some money. You're going to be taking home $75 and a trophy. How's that feel?
Really good. Honestly, disappointed in myself a little bit. I felt like I was a little bit too aggressive at some point in the race. I got into Johnny a little bit there in the beginning, and then a push went wrong with my teammate, and it was just a mess. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what else to really say. It was a fun race, honestly.
Yeah, and we watched you week in, week out, come out here, put on a show for the guys, running the Witherspoon logos on the car, man. You did a great job. It was fun watching you. Man, hopefully we can do this again, and hopefully we can keep it Saturday nights, because we'd like to see you back and see if you can go for first place next time.
Yeah, I mean, like, the season was rough, obviously. It was my first season with you guys, and there's a competition like Blaney and all the others. It was a lot of fun. Um, you know, uh, I feel like if I was better at early in the season, I'd probably be fighting for first, but I really don't know. Uh, you know, what else I could do.
Well, you came out, you let it hang out, you did your best, and man, third ain't nothing wrong with third place. You're taking home money and you're taking home a trophy. So, like I said to Blaney when he was in here, once you get your trophy, if you could take a picture with it, post it in the Discord, we'll post it on our social medias and stuff like that. But yeah, man, congrats to you. The floor is yours for your sponsors, your teammates, whoever's watching. I know you got people in here that cheer you on, so it's all you.
All right, I'd like to thank my teammates. Loose will, new team. They did awesome this year. It wasn't really what I wanted, but I mean, with three of us running most of the races, I was really happy. Tommy and Juan's really been a part of everything, and I like to thank my sponsor, Witherspoon and everything. Yeah, hopefully, like you said, I could come back again. It's a really fun one. So I guess
Well,
we'll see you, right?
yep. Well, we appreciate you. Do you have? I know you're doing a league in with Tommy on Thursday nights. If people want to follow how you're doing, what channel can they go to watch that?
What channel? You're gonna have to give me a minute. It is. Hold on a minute. I have so many stuff on my mind. I gotta give me a second. Um. Hmm. It's Oh my god. I don't remember.
It's all right.
Yes, Discord's being weird to me right now. I can't back out of the. Oh, there we go. Hold on. You guys can catch me on. It's called Peacemaker Gaming on YouTube.
There you go.
It's called the Hypershift NASCAR Cup Series every Thursday.
There you go. He's running over there with Tommy Pulte, guys. If you want to check him out, you can go follow him along on that stream, Peacemaker YouTube. So there it is. Thanks a lot, Josh. We appreciate you, and congratulations to a great season, and wish you the best, man.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Well, Adam, that was a crazy season, man.
Yeah, it was, man. It was
pretty wild.
Enjoyable though.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I had fun. It was fun having you in the booth with me. Appreciate it. Floor is yours for your shout outs, man.
Oh man, got to thank my supportive wife for letting me do this every week, and in between, sitting here calling the races with you has been an absolute pleasure. I think we make a good team together, and hopefully we can do this again in the next league that you're throwing up. So
yeah, we'll work something out, man. Thank you. I want to say thank you a lot, man. It means a lot. You came on board with us, and we've grown this together, and it's only up from here. Big shout out to all the people watching. Shout out to my fiance for letting me do this every weekend. We sit here, and she probably wants to go out and do something on Saturdays. So that's why we're going to take a little bit of a break, and hopefully we can put on another good league for you guys to watch. Thanks to each and every one of you watching. I know you come out here and you support your drivers. If anybody has a business or anything and they want to sponsor us for next season, reach out to myself on YouTube or on Facebook, and we will get you squared away with a commercial or whatever you need, whatever you want to advertise. So thanks again. This is us signing off, and not sure when we're going to be back, but keep an eye out for 0X Media and Design right here on YouTube. Thanks, everybody, and I hope you take care. See ya.